Man, it's your boy Eric, aka Young God, man. I'm coming to you live in the Pink Dungeon, man. Giving it to you real raw rugged and I fell asleep too. I told you. My fault reading text, but what's good with y'all boys, man? Let's talk about it. So the other day, um, it was in school. So it was yesterday. I don't know what I said earlier. It was yesterday, and we had to go to these classes because the rest of the school were testing, but some people weren't. Like me, I wasn't testing. So we had to go to the ROTC class. ROTC is like basically like the military class, whatever. Like you want to be in the military, you be in that class. So we had the military instructor as our teacher for that class period. So we didn't do any work or anything. We just talked about real life situations, just real life basically. And I just want to preface this by saying that a dude definitely nice guy. I could tell he's a nice guy, and let's get straight into it. So we started talking about he started talking about the people not standing up for the pledge and why he thought it was disrespectful because people didn't stand for the pledge. And he was saying that it's disrespectful because he knows a guy that he was in war with that doesn't have no legs or have any legs, but he still tries to stand up for the pledge and say it or whatnot, or the national anthem. And he was just saying like it's disrespectful. People fought for the country. You should stand for the pledge. So I raised my hand and I was like, it's crazy to say that because my teacher or my friend teacher said that Colin Kaepernick didn't stand for the pledge. And his teacher was saying that was very disrespectful because right behind him could have been a mom who lost her son to war or in the military or something like that. And she was saying he's just not being considerate. And he was like, yeah, I agree with that so much. Like, that's exactly how it goes. So I always found it weird that people connect the flag to the military as if like the military like invented the flag, if like it only like pertains to the military. But it's cool, you can do that because that's your sentimental value. So this is what I did. Fire rebuttal. Hey, shit was hot, you know what I'm saying, man? Shit was hard. I said, well, if you connect the flag to the troops, that means you could also connect the flag to people like police officers, firefighters, people who do stuff like that, right? He said, yeah, they help serve the country, they help keep the country safe and all that, you know what I'm saying? They're a part of making America great. I was like, I agree. So I said, let's say at that same game, next to the mom who lost her son to the military, is a mom who lost her son to police brutality. Is she disrespectful for not standing up for the flag? Since you can't connect the flag to the cops, if you want to connect it to the army or whatever, you start connecting to everything. If she connected to the cops like that, and like let's say a proper investigation was never done, is she disrespectful not to stand up? Because in the same vein that she's standing up because she connected to the military, and that her son died, the same way she can't stand up or she don't want to stand up because her son died through police brutality and she feels like she was treated unjust or he was treated unjust. So I was like, is that the same thing? Is that disrespectful? And he was like, you know what? That's a good point. And I've never heard a white person do this in my life, in real life. He said, that's a good point. If you want to talk about the facts, let's talk about the facts. I'm glad we have this conversation. 2014, 200,000 white people killed a black person. 2014 also, 2.1 million black people killed another black person. I was like, what? Bro, I didn't know, bro. I know people always be like, you can't bring up black on black crime, whatever. Bro, we weren't talking about race at all. I didn't say the lady that was next to the lady that son died. I didn't say she was black. I didn't say her son was black. I didn't say anything like that. I just said the police officer killed her son. This nigga started bringing up black on black crime. Well, I'm talking about, he was like, people are just so used to it. Like, you guys are just so used to it. It doesn't faze you guys anymore. I'm like, sir, what are you, like, bro, we were not talking about that at all. I was like, me talking about, like, bro, Tom Brady, the best quarterback of all time. Bro, LeBron James, the best basketball player. Nigga, what? We talking about the football. Hey, we talking about practice, nigga. You talking about practice. This nigga talking about practice. Bro, I did not understand what was going on, bro. This nigga was talking about black on black crime, and that had nothing to do, we could have talked about that, but I was talking about the Pledge of Allegiance and connected to the flag. Like, I don't know what, connected to the police. I don't know what that nigga was talking about. So that was just really crazy that he did that. And he was on a roll, man. Next thing he said that people should get over slavery. He said people should get over slavery. It didn't happen to you. It didn't happen to your mom or happen to your parents. Get over it. That was wild. Hey, then this one white nigga was like, oh my gosh, you're so right. Did you know that Native Americans were also enslaved? You don't hear them complaining, do you? Hey, he said that bit like everybody was gonna be like, They were enslaved? What? Hey, everybody clapped, laughed at him. I said, hey, brother. I said, hey, listen there, brother. You know why they don't complain? He said, why? I said, hey, man. About 20 of them left, man. Y'all done killed the rest of them, you know what I'm saying? They don't got nobody to complain, man. But Native Americans do speak up about their unjust. You see what's going on in the whole pipeline thing or whatever, so that was wild. He said the KK, I was talking about the Black Panthers, and he does the same thing, brings up another random thing. He said the KKK used to be a good group. He said the KKK was founded by rich white men to help society and help black people learn how to read and write and like help educate them. Never heard that in my life. Honestly, I have. If y'all can educate me on that, because they changed his school called Nathan B. Forrest. He was a KK member, and he was named after school. They just changed it recently. He was like Nathan B. Forrest. He was a part of the KK when it was good though. Hey, when it was a good organization. Hey, before they were lynching, killing niggers, you know what I'm saying, man. Before they making them strange fruit, you know what I'm saying. He was a good KK guy. What else did he say? He said that the whole slavery thing. He was just saying a lot of like interesting things, but I don't think he's racist. I think he's one of those guys that's like, how can I say it? Like he was been in the military for so long, his mindset is different from our mindset because he's been isolated from society and he's been in the military, so he doesn't have to, like, you know what I'm saying, see what's actually going on. He's been in the military for a very long time, so I feel like that's why he may think like that. And that was just really interesting to me that he did think like that, because he was saying, he actually said out his mouth, he said that people in the military think differently than we do because I guess they're so isolated from regular society when they're in war or when they're wherever, you know what I'm saying, man? So I thought that was pretty interesting. So I don't even think he's racist. I think he's just ignorant to things, and that was interesting. But yeah, tell me how I feel about that, man. And I also have a question to close this out. Which one do you think affects your brain more? The military or prison? Y'all answer that for me, man. We talk about that in another video. But until next time, y'all already know I say what I mean what I say. Haters gonna hate. And players gonna play, man. Holla at your boy and them, man.